How do you get a concept from your brain onto a canvas? People ask me that all the time. How do you get your feelings on there? How do you get your thoughts out there? So the first thing I do is grab some pencils and this is a giant piece of watercolor paper. I like it because it's thick. So I'm drawing some squares on there. I'm grabbing my Rockstar, obviously. Drawing some squares on there because I know I'm doing a square canvas. And so I'm just going to start sketching. If there's this like rule of 10 or something, like 1 out of 10 things you make, you'll really like. So if you just go real fast with your ideas, you'll have more of a chance of seeing that thing you really like, right? There's some math there. So what I'm doing right now is just hurling out a bunch of things I already like to paint and draw and see if they match with my feeling of lonely, sad, by myself, feeling small. So I got a person in fetal position. I got a head with their mouth crossed off. I have a wood witch crying with her eyes crossed out. Here's a skull with some stuff stuck into it. These are just my favorite things, like my go-tos. This is like the claw machine, which is, for me, always represents like addiction or something that you're stuck in. The body hanging off of it. So here I am just bursting out ideas. I'm feeling lonely and sad by myself, small. I'm crying. I love to do tears, so why not get some tears in there? Third eye, spiral. Get some nails in the head. Don't be afraid to make super weird art. I keep trying to do this concept where the head opens up and the skull's there. I can't really get it right. But looking over here, I already like the most the chick with the spiral on her head, crying with the nails stuck in her head. So I was like, for now, I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to try to draw it again, super clean. Cool thing is I can use the original one too. I can use a projector, project it directly on the canvas and copy it exact, which I still don't feel like is cheating because I know how to draw something with a grid. It just takes way longer. So here I am over here with my Sharpie. I think this is the click fine tip one that actually clicks. You have to get one of those. They are addictive. And I'm trying to think to myself, sad, 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 lonely, sad, by myself, lost in my thoughts, right? That's what that like forehead spiral thing is. Like, I'm lost in a spiral of my own thoughts. So I'm trying to refine the idea over here on the left, if that makes sense. And like I said, if I like it enough, I can take a picture of it, put it on a hard drive, and use my projector and project it directly on the canvas and sketch it. Pretty quickly, I went through a bunch of things and landed on something I kind of liked enough to start going and seeing what I could do with it further. I got this little sunburst in the back. And then, just for fun, because of the like rule of 10, I was like, I'm going to do 2 more ideas just to fill up my squares. Aliens! Yeah. Getting some feelings on there. Don't be afraid to make ugly, weird art because, like I said, in between all that, it will be things that you like. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing, and I hope I helped you figure out a little bit of how to like pour out a concept, barf out a concept, and then a bunch of concepts and land on one and just go with it.